You know, trains are great. You don't have to give in to your fears of unpredictable traffic. A 300-ton beast plows through anything in a Finnish train. Not even your own stupidity can kill you. Sometimes, you read someone abroad died after sticking his head out of a train window and hitting it on a tree branch, not been cut back properly. You can't open these windows. You can barely see through them. They should wash them every now and then. Being aboard a train is it's self-care for anxiety. Everything's been taken care of. A professional pilot behind the wheel with a dead man's switch and everything. Perfect control, race speed. They say this train goes 160 kilometers per hour. That's around 100 miles per hour. This is one of the most Soviet-looking cities in the Western world without ever being Soviet. Actually, this is the city where Joseph Stalin and Vladimir Lenin met for the first time. So it was not in Russia, but here in Finland. Those who are in the know, so to speak, say panic attacks happen in places like this. The reason malls are such triggers, they are derealized, they are wholly unnatural places. The light inside is not natural light. You got artificial sex appeal, artificially scented candles, fabricated happiness. These supermarkets are the worst. The abundance of choice is more than we are naturally built to cope with. All the products, they're not natural. Ham, stuffed patties, breaded this and that, processed meat. You start to feel natural. This is an alien kingdom. Everything, everything you see, these are not normal objects. They are branded objects. And brands, they seek out mental space. They seek to get into our heads. These companies employ marketing psychologists to do just that, to manipulate us into buying, to toy with our minds. Coffee break. This Linkosuo, one of the best bakers in the country. Back in the day, they had a nationwide distribution of their products. It's gone downhill. Now they are pretty much only local. Taking a leak, no graffiti. Back in the day, before the internet, toilets. We're a discussion forum. There's someone's phone number. Sorry for not getting down to business very fast. So much to comment on my way here. Who knows whose mind is reeling now. I'm on my granny's property outside Tampere, but make no mistake, I'm still roughing it. Around -2. The little snow we had, it's all gone. Today my firewood is pre-cut. It's courtesy firewood from Granny. In the comments I I read, yeah, some say please do some more history stuff. Some say do field cooking, especially exotic and oftentimes revolting Finnish / Nordic cuisine. This time it'll be history stuff because I'm not hungry. My granny fed me, so I'll just have a drink. This is what I got. Jaloviina, one of the best selling liquors in Finland. It's been that way since 1932. This was launched immediately after the prohibition of alcohol ended. The prohibition era lasted for 13 years. Crime flourished from 1919 to 1932. There are several books about that with the era Finnish crime scene photos and all that. There were a lot of casualties and violence. Booze is unhealthy, but you know, not as unhealthy as being forbidden to booze. After the prohibition, they made this liquor. Finland was self-sufficient, producing tikkuviina. That's an alcoholic byproduct of forest industries, wood cellulose making. Tikkuviina was bad quality. So they decided to marry tikkuviina and French brandy. The end result was this. They called it cut brandy, and everybody loved it. This has a 1-star grading, meaning it contains 1/3 of brandy. Today we have a choice of anything at the bar, but time after time we go for jaloviina. The traditional way to drink this, you make some coffee and you mix your jaloviina with a cup of black coffee. Jaloviina is the only liquor that doesn't spoil the coffee. This is of course hard liquor, and it relates to the vodka belt of Europe. I think you'll find a Wikipedia image of alcohol belts of Europe. Vodka in the north and Russia. Germany and the UK has a taste for beer. In the south, it's the wine belt. 11 o'clock. I got a can of this Pilsner sausage. Bullen. It's this guy. This is from the last summer's trip to Sweden. The hardcore Swedish guys eat this. You open the can, put the can on hot coals and wait until the content is hot. Some of you eat it without any condiments. Maybe you can have some mustard, which I don't have. What a surprise. Till verkas stolt av HK Scan. That's a Finnish company. Mä tunsin tän Makkara Salosen pojan. Back in the day his father owned this HK Scan company. Fy fan är gott. Bullen kan stoltsera med att ha Sveriges bästa konserverade korv. I got the American TCOP erected, tent combat, one person. Inside the American tent, it's a great tent. God bless for American ingenuity. I give this contraption 8 out of 10 stars. The Soviet time in an American tent is running out. Ei muuta kuin hyvää yötä, Hanna ja maailman lapset. Good morning. It's always a hurdle to crawl out of this sleeping bag into the morning chill. This is the USGI MSS. My November gift for you is the truth. If you can't endure sudden changes in temperature, you are not cut out for this kind of accommodation. That's God's honest truth. So we got no condensation at all. It's a bit strange. We'll see about the temp. A month ago I was here 100 meters away out in the open. It was minus 10. The tent was caked with frost outside and inside. Let's see how the creation looks this morning. The remains of the fire. Let's see the temp. It's minus 2. British viewers, all you want for Christmas is Brexit, but don't hold your breath. British democracy seems to be an illusion. The people voted, Parliament refuses to enact the vote taken. We need another Guy Fawkes there. Some of you want to know, did I slam the whole bottle? Not quite. I pretty much always, wherever I go, keep it minimalistic. You know, if you are packing it, you are going to be carrying it. I'm not a young stud anymore. Maybe watch an ad. This channel keeps going until the YouTube revenue stops. Who knows how fast that'll happen. See you in the next video. Maybe.